Democrat showed American associate of Lev Parnas, a guy named Robert Hyde, texting a Belgian number. That person or person sent Hyde a photo from his message. Be like, just say anything. They'll need Hyde for address next week.
Just be like, they want a transcript of incoherence of like, we want the ism deal on deals of like a battery deal, windshield, because you come in and crash, butt in everything with your dumb horn. And whatever horn, and ism more,
since the House Intelligence Committee
and Giuliani, so I can have a brace of actually what I'm actually releasing into the world of information of free cheapness on like
pieces of evidence that I hope we'll get a chance to review. You know, we're anxious
and
to
then
have
it lies
to
everybody, and then there's
and as you know,
so
there's
Giuliani,
still an ongoing dispute about whether there will be any witnesses.
And I'm thinking to myself,
opportunities
and that's all you can see is like, and that's all it is like focus on the trial, the trial that you might watch or maybe might not watch.
And this has sort of heightened the interviews that Parnas has done, and heightened the interest.
Use yellow pad because it's easier on the eyes,
information
and then like you watch Lego movies first over the weekend.
Strong need to hear from
and then
the four witnesses that we have been pushing for now for weeks. Former National Security Advisor John Bolton, is acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney, and Robert
I'm trying to contribute to the
economy, high-ranking White House officials with first-hand direct knowledge of all the president's conduct.
I'll be like, I don't know what that means, but I know I'll be in the middle or whatnot.
One of the things that Professor Dershowitz was saying was if Democrats get the witnesses they want to have, that Republicans should be able to have witnesses as well.
There it is right there.
From some
That's
Republicans
a weak
that
fucking matrix if you think about that.
Or Vice President Biden. Does that make sense to
well,
you?
this makes sense to you.
Well, the articles are very
specific.
Abuse of power.
You're a brick.
And
you're kind of dumb.
Of course, to the president's
brick,
soliciting
like
assistance
just a brick,
for his personal benefit and political benefit in the upcoming election.
So, go ahead, take that little thing with you, put it in a small little tiny dirty pocket, and bring it in and say it is where you say it in your little crapple.
And information somebody like Hunter Biden could provide.
He's still down the middle,
provide any clarity on the two articles of impeachment. And so, I don't see a reason why they would want to bring a witness like that forward. Given what we're listening to and what we want to get to.
There's no incoherence. That's why I'm writing it down.
Right now, we don't have any
I'm writing down this thing. I'm looking at this desk like, who the hell drew this? Like 19 or something?
Joined by several Republicans so that we can have a real trial.
Someone's obviously deprived.
And an honest trial.
Do you think that there are...
Oh, you have to know. You have to know what that means, because if someone's drawing like, oh, I want to emulate Playboy Mansion,
there's a new tally every day. It strikes me that just a week ago, McConnell was saying that he had the votes in the Republican caucus to not allow witnesses. But I think that there will probably be more than one debate about witnesses when we convene on Tuesday.
Then you sit somewhere else, right?
And I think
because like if you take 3 classes, you get one class has 3 lecture units, all that good stuff. 3 lecture units, 2 hours per 3 units of taken, plus your intellect, which is like, let's be generous and say,
the last word. I do know that our
real
leader,
generous.
Chuck Schumer will have the opportunity to amend
That's
any
a full-time job that you actually supposed to actually do. Without having to go to SNHU.
I expect us to
without actually, you can go ahead and go roll into the front, Los Rios.
I want to hear from
keep yourself busy.
John Bolton.
Make a extra stipend.
Mick Mulvaney.
But of course, you have
Robert
fake
Blair
kids or something like that, or you have
all of these witnesses, Michael Duffy, who have first-hand direct knowledge of the president's conduct that's being alleged. And frankly, I assume that the president may want to bring witnesses. This is a time where he can present his case, and he chose really not to during the.
And you could do that. So they don't have like
that's the president's choice.
Because like if you're too busy grabbing, and like you might have
remove
to
him now that he
worry
has
about
his
like
full
making up your
legal
kid or
team
whatnot. Like,
announced.
you might not want to do that.
To be thinking about
No, it's not literally.
he's going to
I'm not.
present.
Hey, come here.
Senator Tammy Baldwin, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.
Sir?
I appreciate your
Man, I
thanks.
mean,
Senator, thanks.
That's
Coming
what
up,
he
allegations
said.
the president called the nation's top military commanders a quote, bunch of dopes and babies.
Dopes, man.
Details ahead.
What did he say? Damn dope. Ciao. Yes. So, the president's going to go on and say, oh, you know what, type of crash and all this stuff like that. Like, you're just and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean,
everything your trip needs.
of course, slap in the face, like, on top of xenophobism, you're talking about, like, what, another literal offense that's like, just leave it at that. Like, let's see this right here, what they have to say to interpret it, what they just like conjured up in an idea of dopes and babies, right? And xenophobe, where you so this is what a president does. He went ahead and did his old thing with the old Far East over there, and so and who is the workhorse of your, basically, people who complain will receive benefits and stuff like that, and complain in the sense that if you lay track across the United States in, say, 1940 something of time dimensions, right, and you receive benefits from that, or if you own a concentrated population on the West Coast and other parts of Canada, maybe on the East Coast and stuff, then he can go ahead and afford to say something to that effect, where it's kind of blown out of proportion by his viceroy, which is basically Omarosa or somebody, and then and just go ahead and pass it off as like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's a bureaucracy that maybe he's not saying. But if it's a quote where he's inferring that xenophobia isn't exactly in an article of evidence,
so you can show the world who you are,
then
shop@Etsy.com.
that is almost half true, and it's almost half true because if you think of the 16, if you look at the 16, you got a dope. Well, it's okay, I can half agree because that dope had a plan who had her whole attack on that level. I got, you know, and so it's dope. He's a xenophobe, and he can turn it around and say like that. But if it's xenophobia and says, oh, why something rather, then you know, what can you say other than from the president himself, racism? You know what I'm saying? Also, I mean, if that's what you call a response to saying, oh, a president is something, a derogatory cartoon or something like that, then why don't you go ahead and lift a 10-gallon yourself to the saying, well, you have your validated spy techniques around and stuff and crashing in our stuff, and you go ahead and do that, and which is in fact you make into fruition anyway because nobody responds anyway.
It's not too late to start.